Let's see what we can. Is very. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Ugh, the hair, the COVID hair. The COVID hair is not looking very nice. Oh my gosh. Go on, play. Go on, play. I love you, but go play. This is mommy's time. I'm going to talk to my people. I know I love you, but I'm going to talk to my people. Go on, go lay down. Good girls. Hello, Kelly. How are you? Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. Yeah, I didn't record a video today, and it's not because of my state of mind. I didn't record a video today because I've been up since 4 a.m. I had to be at my sister's house this morning at 5:30, and we've been yard sale all freaking day. Like, we closed down at 2 o'clock, but by the time we got everything in the garage and packed up and pulled up all the yard sale signs, I came home, I cooked myself dinner, and I thought, let me go live because I'm trying to stay positive. And Kelly, without sharing too much of the personal issues that actually now there's been like 2 very emotionally devastating things that happened back to back. And last night I was crying most of the night. So 2 people that I love, one, I had a big disagreement with, and even though I've apologized and I've extended the olive branch and told them that anytime they're ready to sit down and talk about it rationally, and like adults, I am more than willing to sit down with them. But yes, it was. I made about $436. My sister made about $150, but we're going again tomorrow because I still have about $600 in inventory to sell. So we're hoping that we get a good one. Hi, Charlotte. Let me go ahead and see who's here. I'm sorry, I've been running my mouth. Kelly, I already said hello. Karen, hello and thank you for coming. Roseo, thank you so much for coming. Jackie Perez, yes, my yard sale was successful. Thank you for being here. And Charlotte, you guys don't forget the thumbs up as you come in the room, because sometimes I know you go into the live stream and then you forget the thumbs up, and that really helps me out. So without sharing details or revealing the identity of the person in my life in which I am having serious conflict with, that's all I can do. I went to, of course, my husband, and I went to one other close personal friend of mine, and I let them read the text messages, and they agree with me. You apologized 3 different times. You took responsibility for your actions directly. I mean, you said, I am sorry for the way that I acted. I'm sorry for overreacting. I'm sorry for losing my temper. So 3 different times I tried to apologize. 3 different times I tried to say, look, I realize we need some cooling off time, but I really want to talk about it. And this person, because of saying one thing to them and losing my temper one day out of 8 years of really amazing things that have happened, they have decided to disown me. So, I mean, I just got to give it to God. I'm not going to let this person downgrade me. I'm not going to let them insult me just because I love them and just because they are family does not mean that they can walk on me. I'm not their doormat. And, I've apologized. And if they're still hurt, when you get in a fight with someone, once someone acknowledges their bad behavior, you can't always take words back. And I get that. Once someone acknowledges bad behavior, once someone sincerely apologizes for their behavior, and once someone extends a sincere apology, if you choose to stay mad, then that's all on you. It really is. You're choosing to end the relationship, friendship, whatever it may be. You can't say, well, you apologize, but not as big as I wanted you to, or, you didn't apologize the way I wanted you to, or you didn't use the words that I needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all different. We all have different personalities. We all say different things. We all express what we need, what we feel. And this person is huge, capital Huge, on allowing to express emotions. So, I was emotional. I was expressing emotions, and I was over emotional, and I was hurt, and pride's got in the way, and I overreacted. I'm not lying to you guys. Look, guys, I will be willing to say that I am 50% wrong. I am 50% the reason that this fight happened. Now that I'm looking back at it, I could have handled things differently. I could have said things differently, or I could have not said anything at all. It was one of those circumstances where I talked to somebody about something that I felt was important, something that I felt was informative, something that I felt was going to save them some heartache. And they got very, very emotional, very upset. Then I got very, very defensive, and it just escalated from there. So I will take 50% of the responsibility, but this person wants me to say that I am 100% guilty, and I refuse to do that because I'm not. So I'll take responsibility for my actions, my emotions, and I'm moving on. I have learned in life that if someone wants to be mad, and if somebody wants to hold a grudge, they're going to hold a grudge, no matter what you try to do to fix the situation. But I refuse to jump through hoops for anyone, and I refuse to be taken emotionally hostage. So I am not the right person to threaten to walk out of my life, because I'm going to beg you once to stay. I'm going to say I'm sorry and beg you twice to stay, but I am never going to beg someone to stay in my life that doesn't want to be there. I'm worth more than that. So what can I do? Okay, Charlotte. Hi, everybody. Dana, hello, hello. Keto Grace, hello, thanks. Kim Elisa, hello. Nice to see you again. Karen Rothwell, everyone is really on edge now. Hope this person will come around and you'll be able to hash it out. You know what? I hope so too. But it's one of those deals where I have gone to the edge of the earth for this person for 8 years. And one moment, one bad day, I lose my temper, and they are stating that that is how I have felt about them for 8 years. That's ridiculous. That is, it's just like a husband and wife. You're married. Let's say you're married. Perfect marriage. Let's say there is such a thing as a perfect marriage. Husband and wife love each other. They're intimate with each other. They share their deepest, darkest secrets. They have child together. They make the biggest financial decisions of their life together. They buy cars. They finance cars. They write a will together. They talk about what they want in their death, their final wishes. They talk about all of these huge issues. But let's say that one day there's a misunderstanding, and maybe the wife is aggravated because the husband never puts his clothes in the clothes basket that's 5 feet from where he drops his clothes. Can you tell that this is something I've experienced? Okay, so speaking from experience, and let's say that he's been doing it a lot, and let's say that maybe she's mentioned it. Maybe she's like, would you like me to move the clothes basket to your side of the room? And he dismisses it. And let's say that she spends 2 hours cleaning the bathroom to come into the bathroom and find clothes on the floor 15 feet from where the clothes basket is. And she goes to say something, and he says something back, and she misunderstands him because she's been carrying around a little bit of resentment, maybe a little bit of anger, a little bit of hostility. She snaps at him. Does that mean that she didn't love him the other 15 years they've been married? Does that mean that how about, and it's crazy, because people that hold people emotionally hostage, they're the same ones that will blow up and say, I was upset about, I was just over emotional. You know what I'm saying? But it's not okay for somebody else. Never. I love perfect people. I love perfect people. They kill me. Hello, boss lady Denise. Hello, hello. Why is this thing telling me I have more than that? All right, guys. So look, I'm not going to talk. Hi, Donna. I'm not going to talk so much about the experience. I want you all to pray. This is also a close person to me, who has been sober for almost 2 years, had a relapse, and they are checking themselves into rehab. So please lift them up in prayer. Addiction is not fun. And those perfect people out there would never do that. But, we're here because we have food addictions. We're here because we have eating disorders. We're here because we can't control portions. We're here because of a lot of things. And just as easy as it is to get addicted to food and addicted to sugar and addicted to everything else, we can also become addicted to substances. I know because I was a smoker, smoked cigarettes for 30 something years, and it was the hardest thing that I did. Quitting was the hardest thing that I did. But congratulations to me. This September will be 7 years since I quit smoking. Jackie, hello. Forgiveness and understanding. Yes, I am giving this to God. I've done a lot of praying, and then having time with my sister today was huge. Having time with my favorite person in the whole world other than my husband. She's my favorite person in this entire planet. She's one of the most loving, forgiving, faithful, devout, sincere. She's a fixer. Like, she's the peacekeeper. She is just such a beautiful human being. I could try the rest of my life and I wouldn't be as where she's at. I mean, I love her. She's been the strongest female influence in my life, and she's the reason I found Jesus Christ, because she was the Christian example in my life that led me to Christ. That kept me wondering what a relationship with Jesus looked like, because she was such a beautiful human and I could see him in her. I wanted that. I was so envious. And sure enough, praise Jesus. Can I get an amen? All right. I promise, I know some people do not like to talk about God. I'm sorry that you don't like to talk about God, because I don't know how I would make it through a day without him. I don't. Nope. I don't. And let me tell you that just because I have him in my heart, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to feel pain. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to suffer trials. But there is such a huge peace through the tears when you know that this is going to be okay. This is going to be okay. It may not feel okay at the moment that the tears are flowing, but I just keep crying out to him, Jesus, I know you have a plan. I know you have a plan. I know you're going to fix this. I know you're going to make it right. And just that faith alone and believing that that's going to happen is going to be what's going to expedite my healing, right? Praise Jesus. All right, let's move on. Is there a conversation you guys would want to talk about? Amen, amen, Donna, amen. Ooh, I have a lot of Christ sisters in this room tonight. You can't live without him. 6 kids. So, a little something you guys might not know about me, especially the newer peeps to my channel. I was married in a previous life. I was married to somebody, and I helped him raise his 6 children. I only had 1 biological. And then I was a empty nester for about 2 years. And then I met Pat, who I am married to now. And I have 2 stepchildren. What in the world is that? I have no idea. But anyway, so you guys ready to see some macros? Please tell me if there's a subject that you want to talk about. Is there something in my keto plan that you've seen that you have questions about? Is there things about the food? I know this is all in one color, guys, but we're going to go through it. We'll get through this, and forgive me because I'm reading backwards. Because I haven't been on a lot the last couple of days, I wanted to show you guys that I'm not cheating, I'm not binging, I'm not emotionally eating, and for that, praise God. As emotional as I have been the last 2 days, it would not be unlike me to go and start devouring food and self-destruct. That's what I would normally do. But we're going to go through this. Okay, so you see what my week looks like. I'm so sorry. I forgot to turn my notifications down, and I can't do it now that I'm live. So occasionally we're going to be interrupted by a notification. All right, so you can see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you look at my calories going down the board, I had almost 1,300, almost 1,500, almost 1,300. I did overeat. I ate a half a pint of enlightened ice cream. Coffee and cream, thank you whoever introduced me to that flavor. I did find it. I did have a half a pint, and then I had a half a pint the next day. So my carbs were a little high. You can see that a little later. And then today my calories were 1,530. My protein all week has been on a spot, 139, 115, 122, 146, 123. My fat goal is 100 grams or less. I've been pretty good on that one. The 151 was, of course, the excess ice cream. And then, of course, my carbohydrates is 10 or less. Today I had 15, but I made myself the biggest salad when I came home. I was so freaking hungry. So I did an 18-hour fast today, and my sister made this wonderful keto-friendly quiche. It was egg, cheese, broccoli, and sausage. That's it. It was no crust, no flour, no nothing. It was just those. And I did an 18-hour fast, and then I had 2 small wedges. So that was only like 280 calories. And then I worked the yard sale. I had 13,000 steps before I ate again. I was starving. And so when I came home tonight, I made a bacon wrapped beef tenderloin. I had 6 ounces of that, and I made a big salad. But anyway, let's talk about weight. First, binge free for 137 days. Yay. And even with me being emotionally distraught and so very worried about a couple people that I love, I did not binge. I've not binged. My lowest weight, I hit an all new low yesterday of 183.4. I'm getting so close to the 170s. It's ridiculous. And I lost 1.1 pounds this week. But that's my weighing. You see, Monday I was 184, then 184.3, then 184.1, then 183.4, and this morning 183.4. So I have maintained my weight for 2 solid days, and part of that is because I was finally able to go number 2. I know it's kind of TMI, but I did. So yeah, I did. I dropped like 1.5 pounds. All right. Is it telling you you're live? No, it's not. Today you did an 18-hour fast. Good job, Roseo. Yes, I'm almost there. You can't get your carbs low. What are you eating, Kelly, that do you know where the bulk of your carbs are coming from? Are you losing weight? That's what I have to ask you, because like my husband was doing 50 carbs a day, and he dropped like 35 pounds in 6 months. So what is driving your carbs, and are you counting net or total? Kelly Winkler. Is that like Henry Winkler? The Fonz, right? Henry Winkler was the Fonz. You are new to this. Okay. Are you tracking your food? Desiree, I'm so glad you're feeling better. Good to see you back. Yes. You know what? I have a tendency that when things are going very bad in my life, I hide. I withdraw. I become very, very secluded. I isolate myself. Um, and I go to this very dark place in my head. But that is what causes the binge eating. That is because then I start feeling alone. And then I start feeling sad. And then I don't want to tell anybody because I don't think that they're going to think that what I'm going through is that horrible. Everybody wants to say, oh, it's going to be fine. And even though I know that it's going to be fine. At the moment, it doesn't feel fine. Or you get somebody that you tell them how hurt you are, and then they tell you, oh, that's nothing. This is what happened to me. And they kind of dismiss your pain by sharing their pain. And their pain, of course, was worse than what you're going through. So it's like, because this person is close to a lot of people that I would go to for advice, that I would go to for comfort, I don't want to involve them. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that would be fair. So, okay, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, K Sarah, you finally got your kiddo to sleep. He is so cute. Kelly, You were Fonzie? What? I asked Kelly Winkler any relationship to Henry Winkler, the Fonz. So I don't know what you're answering there. Desiree, you are the same way. Just want to be alone and work my way through things. But, being alone and isolating myself, I'm also isolating myself from Jesus. And I'm not communicating with him either when I isolate, because by isolating myself to think that I can solve my problems is denying Jesus the right to fix my heart, is denying his glory in this plan. I have to try. I'm trying so hard. Even as a Christian, this is so hard to take on, that even through the bad, God is always working for the good. And sometimes your trials and tribulations is someone else's triumph. Sometimes your trials and tribulations was assigned specifically to you because it's something he wants you to work on. It's something he's trying to bring to your attention. So you have to praise him in the storm. You have to praise him in the storm. And that's been the hardest thing for me to do. And I'm working on it. And we're working through it together. So I am praising him in the storm. Jackie, there always is a person who's a one-upper. Yes. I know. I always get that. People are always worse than I am. It's annoying. I don't understand. Yeah, I've had a few people like that in my life. You're trying to tell them about something that was really traumatic, something that really hurt you, and they're like, well, one time I stubbed my toe, and you're like, how is this relative? How is this relative? You eat 2 meals a day. Okay, so Kelly was asking me earlier, for all my peeps in the room, I have 18 of you, 6 thumbs up. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Kelly was asking me, she's having trouble keeping her carbs. So you do 2 MAD, okay? So carbs matter a little less when you do 2 MAD and OMAD, and the reason is because you have that 18, 16, or 18-hour fast in between, which means that let's say you're aiming for 20 total carbs and you do 25, that 16 to 18-hour fast all the way around, you're going to burn that glucose. So here's some things that I recommend to you. Number 1, look in your tracker. Where are your carbs coming from? Are they nutrient-dense carbs? Like, are you eating a whole entire avocado? Or are you drinking your carbs? Like in the all of the keto goodies. Are your carbs coming from cucumber and broccoli and romaine lettuce and green leafy vegetables? Or are your carbs coming from things that are a little bit shady, or a lot of keto baked goods? So you have to kind of, because I got to be honest with you, carbohydrates are not as important as keeping my fat low. I have found that. I have found, and this is a perfect example, I had 18 carbs one day, and that's high for me. That's high because I've been on 10 carbs or less. I had 18 carbs one day. I had 24 carbs the next day and 15 the next day, and I've still hit an all new low, and I'm maintaining that all new low. However, if my fat content goes over 100 grams, I stall, I don't lose weight. Doesn't matter how high I've had my protein as high as 170 grams, and I've had my carbs at 18, 19, but everybody's different, and you got to find what works for you. But what my advice would be to you is be very mindful. Are you drinking your carbs? Are they empty carbs with no nutritional value? Take those out first, right? So if you tell me, hey, I'm keto, but I'm eating 25 carbs a day, but I have an avocado every day no matter what. We all know avocados are really high, but that is a good carb. It's also the nutrient benefit that you're getting from that avocado far outweigh the 4 or 5 points you're going over your goal. If you're not losing weight, the first place you're going to look are snacks. Hi, Christina. Hello, hello, hello. So the first place you're going to look is snacks. Then you're going to look at drinks. What are you drinking? Are you drinking your calories? Are you drinking your macros? For instance, one of the things I had to give up was heavy whipping cream because I couldn't figure out how to get my fat under 100 grams to lose weight. And heavy whipping cream and dairy had to go. So I limit my dairy now, and everything else falls into place. But figure out where your carbs are coming from, and then make the decision how to eliminate those. Okay, so Kelly, you drink just water. Yeah, it's hard for me to say without knowing where your carbs are coming from. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're eating. Yeah. So start looking at, all right, start with meat and fat. Then look at seasonings. Could you be eating a seasoning that's adding carbs? Could you be eating a pre-seasoned or pre-packaged main course that's carrying carbs? Then look at your vegetables, okay? Try to find an alternative. Let's say that you're putting cucumber in a salad. Do you know zucchini has less carbs than a cucumber? So then maybe go to a zucchini and use a zucchini instead of cucumber. If you're doing broccoli, then maybe just cut back a little bit. Just start trying to cut back. Okay, you gave up heavy whipping cream too, Roseo. And let's see, Jackie says, I'm a turtle, baby. I don't want to weigh in. Oh, I lose weight so slow. 'Cause I'm a turtle, baby. I don't want to weigh in. I'm sorry. Had to do it. You're a turtle and you're figuring out what your macros would be for you. You found you can't have nuts. Me neither. I was so surprised. Nut butters were like my thing. They were like my saving grace on keto. And I was devastated when I found out if I eat a nut almonds, I get, and this is the great thing about the elimination diet I did, because now I know 100% because that was the only thing I added back, and it caused such an inflammatory response, and I was in pain the next day. So, right? And then about 3 or 4 days later, after the inflammation came down, the pain was gone. I tried it again, and sure enough, I ate 1 nut butter, and my weight went up 2.5 pounds. I was like, this is insane. This is insane. So I don't know if it's all nuts. I know it's almonds. So no almond flour for me. Like, I haven't tried coconut. I drink MCT oil. I don't think it's coconut, but I haven't tried pecans. pecans, depending on where you're from. My favorites, Brazilian nuts and macadamias. Christina, que sera. Okay. Christina, of all things, you had to back off Brussels. You know what? I did try Brussels sprouts and it stalled my weight, but it's hard to say. When you maintain your weight, it could have been, I mean, it could just be your body holding on to weight. I mean, I don't know, but I'll probably try them again. So far, since I have started reintroducing foods, here's a kicker for you. Oh, this is huge. Last night, my husband and I were in a ridiculous hurry, right? We had so much to do. I was packing the trailer to get ready to take over to my sister's. He had to go to the racetrack today, so we had to, you know, we had a lot. And we had the most wonderful evening, and it was so nice. It was so quiet in here. There was no noise, no distractions. It was just him and I, and it was beautiful. I had the best husband ever. Okay, back to the story. So we were so busy, I went to Wendy's, and I got a large grilled chicken Caesar salad, and they put, oh no, Southwest. So they put 1 scoop of guacamole, and they put a couple, like, I'm going to say 2 tablespoons of diced tomatoes. And I ate that salad, and the next day, my weight was the same. Now, any other time I was eating tomatoes, so I'm thinking to myself, I was also eating pickles while I was eating those tomatoes, thinking that pickles were okay. But since my elimination diet, I've also found out that I can't have pickles. Pickles cause me to gain water weight. I can eat cucumbers till I'm blue in the face, but something in the pickles causes me to swell. I'm not sure what causes that, but I can't eat pickles anymore. I can eat olives, but I can't eat the pimentos. It's like, my body's so weird, but it's okay. So far, since I have started reintroducing foods, I can have fresh steamed cauliflower. I can have fresh steamed broccoli. I can have romaine lettuce, cucumbers, radishes, celery, olives without the pimentos, and everything that was in the Southwest salad that I had last night. So, I mean, right there, that's 8 different vegetables that I can have in my diet, low carbohydrate vegetables at that. So that's really awesome. You guys, there's 24 of you in the room, only 10 likes. Make sure you go out and give it a thumbs up. Yeah, I wish I could have nuts. I wish, because I love them. But you know what? See, this is where I'm trying to find the blessings in everything bad, or I deem that's bad, that happens. Okay, so check this out for a minute. Follow along with me. I have a history of binge eating, and I have a history of using food for comfort, and I have a history of using food as a habit. Like, I'm bored, I'm eating. I'm sitting watching TV, I'm eating, right? I've always had problems with portion control with nuts. So maybe it's a blessing that I have a reaction to nuts, because now I've just cut them out of my diet. Guess what? It's been 6 months since I've sat down and overdone it on almonds. Since I said, oh, well, I went over my carbs, I ate too many almonds, or I ate too much trail mix. I haven't done that in like 6 months. So sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. Barb, oh, love you so much. I wish I could hug all of you. I really need a hug, and not just like a wimpy, like a, everything's gonna be okay. I need like I need a big hug. I do. You know, this COVID thing got me fist bumping people. But anyway, so, hey Barb, thanks for joining the party. So what do you guys want to talk about? So we've talked about my week. Yes. We've talked about God. We can always talk about him. We've talked about me hitting a new low weight. We've talked about peanut allergies. We've talked about ways that you can, places to look to see if you're overdoing your carbs. We've talked about the difference between nutrient-dense carbs and empty carbs. We've talked about fat. We've talked a little bit about macros. What do you guys want to talk about? Yes, I can eat a whole jar of macadamia nuts. I'm not even too proud. And that wouldn't even be a binge. Like, I'm so jealous that Joni gets those performance nut butters because, man, you know I'm an FBOMB affiliate and their nut butter is amazing. You love pecans. You know what's so weird though? I have been putting walnut oil in my salads. So because I'm trying to do low fat keto, all right. Let me correct myself. Keto isn't a specific thing. It's not. Keto is ketogenics. It is the state in which your body is producing ketones for fuel because you've depleted it of glucose. Whether you reach that state by doing high protein ketogenic, high protein low carb, you try doing it high fat low carb, moderate protein, nobody's wrong. I overheard somebody the other day saying unless you did this specific set of macros that you weren't doing it right and you could cause yourself harm. However, I've done it always. You guys have watched my channel. Some of you have been here since the beginning. You know I've tried everything. And guess what? My body does not like more than 90 grams of fat. Now, with that being said, this journey is only this journey until I'm done losing weight. When I'm done losing weight, then my fat macros will come back up. My calories will stay where they're at, but then if I go over 100 fat grams once or twice a week, it's not going to be the death of me. Okay, Barbo. I ain't scared. I give you a big hug. I wish you were here. Pink. Oh, no, PMK. I thought your name was Pink. I'm so sorry. PMK. I have horrible experience with Brussels sprouts and broccoli. It takes me forever to digest and the scale goes up. There is, I can't remember, oxalates. There is some people are hypersensitive to oxalates. So do some research on that and research vegetables high in oxalates. Like iced tea is one of the highest oxalate products that we consume. All right. That was another message. I'm so sorry, guys. Marilyn, walk at least 30 minutes a day. And I know you walk every day, just something. Hey. Hey, hold on, guys. Hey, what is going on? There's nobody at the door. There's nobody out there, you silly dogs. Hold on. You need to go outside, potty. Outside. I'm so sorry. The fur babies called. Where were we at? I have no idea. I've totally lost my place. Okay, Sarah. Melanie, I wanted to let you know that you got your scale. Yes, isn't that scale fantastic? So I don't remember what the date is. I have the date on the description of most of my recorded videos, not my live videos, but it ends soon. This scale is amazing, and everyone who has purchased the scale, thank you. I've actually earned about $56 to this day. And I'm telling you, I'm not promoting a product just to make money. This is a really good scale. And if you haven't noticed, I'm using it more than I am my Fitbit now. I am. I love it. It's giving me a lot of really great information. And I love the Euro scale. So if you're interested in the scale that we're talking about, you can go back to one of my recorded videos and look at the description, and you'll see it down there, the Euro scale, the link. And then if you put in my code, you get a discount. So win-win. All right, Jackie Perez, what do you do for wrinkly skin? I don't have a lot of loose skin, but crepe like on my legs and arms. I hide mine. I hide mine, Jackie. Look at this. Would you like a crepe or a crumpet? Oh, my face. So, Dr. Mindy Pelez is one of my favorite fasting doctors to listen to. I love Mindy Pelez and Jason Fung. Okay, can't forget Jason Fung. But autophagy and the production of, let me come right back. I actually made some notes on a 1-hour seminar I watched. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm running. All right. I found it. Okay, I found it. Let's see if anybody said anything while I was gone. Christina, I guess me sauteing the Brussels sprouts with bacon and eating it all is more my fault than the sprouts. Yes, Brussels sprouts. There's some people that can't have cabbage, and Brussels sprouts are really similar to cabbage. So try some cabbage, like some steamed cabbage, and if you have the same effect, then you know it's in that family. Cruciferous vegetables, I guess they call them. You binge eat bacon and Brussels sprouts? Yes, Rosio. Marilyn, we love your scale. Oh, thank you for ordering. Thank you. I love your channel. Well, thank you, PMK. Thank you very much. Christina, Rosio, that's why I quit them for now. Que sera, sera. Oh, that's the link to the scale video. Thank you. Coupon code. Oh my gosh. Que sera, sera. You are amazing. Thank you. So these are the notes, just so you know it's legit. I'm not making things up. So hour by hour fasting. Are you guys interested in this? Do you want me to go through this list? I'm going to wait till a few of you respond. I actually have some really super good notes that I took on a very long video I watched about the timeline of fasting, what's going on, the processes in your body. Okay, Rosio wants to hear it. Anyone else? Let's see. Does that make me a geek that I take notes watching videos? I am so into research on fasting because I got to tell you, since I've gotten back to fasting, I feel great. You've been on intermittent fasting. You want to know? Yes. Okay, so this is specifically talking about, now it doesn't cover everything, right? This does not cover everything. This talks about the highlights of where your fast is. So all of you know that the normal person with a normal digestive system is completely digested their food in 6 hours, which means that their glucose should be down, their insulin should be down, the food is already on the way to the exit ramp. Almost all of the nutrients that are going to be absorbed from the food have been absorbed. All of your pretty much hormonal processes are done. The rest is just a matter of the food breaking down into smaller particles and then being digested by wherever. Well, thank you, PMK. I'm going to go through it all. Okay, so if I don't answer you while I'm going through this list, I'll scroll back through the comments. So if there's anything you want to ask or talk about, or you want to talk further about, go ahead and mention it in the comments, and I'll go back to the comments when I'm done. This is by Mindy Pelez, the video that I took these notes on. I'm not trying to steal anything from her, right? I love Mindy Pelez. I've already said that, right? All right. You start counting a fast as soon as you're done eating. So let's say it's dinner time, 6 o'clock. I'm done. I'm done eating. I'm done drinking anything with any kind of caloric, anything with any artificial. We're talking specifically a water fast. No black coffee, no black tea, just water. This is just water fasting. 12 hours in, your human growth hormone, 12 hours, increases by 1,300%. That is super significant for women, men over the age of 30, because at the age of 30, your body stops producing human growth hormone. That's when we start aging. That's why people tell you, man, I turned 40 and everything fell apart, right? For those of you with us over 40, you'll know what I'm talking about. But we stop producing it. Our bodies stop producing human growth hormone, and that's the fountain of youth. So 12 hours, a lot of people is like, well, I only fasted 12 hours. Do you know what you did? You just produced a whole bunch of human growth hormone, which is awesome. The human growth hormone is responsible for some amazing processes in the body, most of them having to do with rejuvenation, cell recycling. It's really a great hormone. 13 to 15 hours in, your body begins to sense that there's no more food and switches to fat burning mode. This is when the production of ketones significantly starts going up. So you might test at 0.5 at 12 hours fasting, but if you were to turn around and check it at 15 hours, you would notice a significant increase in the ketone production. This doesn't necessarily mean that your body is utilizing those ketones, but because you have not fed it, it is preparing for a fast. It is actually preparing. All right. Ketones at 0.5 is a healing state of ketosis. Do not chase numbers. I have learned this. You guys know how strict I've been. You know how disciplined I've been. You know I track everything. I keep all the keto crap pretty much out of my diet. But yet, the highest my ketones average is 0.6, 0.7. That does not mean I suck at keto. That just means that my body's really efficient at burning ketones, right? I've also proven that on my cruise when I cheated, because I was back into ketosis the next day after a full-blown cheat. I was completely out of ketosis, went right back in the next day. So just because you have a high number of ketones does not mean that you're like better at ketosis. It just means that your body's doing something different with the ketones that somebody else may doing. Storing ketones and burning ketones are two totally separate things, right? You just might be burning more ketones. At 17 hours, autophagy kicks in. This is when things really get amazing. Your body cells actually begin to eat and consume dead and unusual cells. But did you know that what they'll do is if there is a viable strand of DNA, I learned this from Jason Fung. If there's a viable strand of DNA that they can say the cell is a cell that you created for some kind of infection that you were exposed to 8 months ago. Now you have the antibodies, you really don't need the cell anymore. And so it's kind of dead. It's kind of dormant. It's not really doing anything. Your healthy cells, your soldier cells, during the state of autophagy, will go and hunt down these unviable cells. And they will do one of two things. They will either destroy the cell completely and eliminate it, or they will take the DNA strand from that cell and they will regenerate a new cell or use that DNA to actually make one of your cells like a super cell. Isn't that fascinating? Am I a geek? That's fascinating to me. That's like Jesus. I mean, like I sit there and talk to Jesus when I was watching this and I'm like, oh, you are so incredible. I mean, how perfect is the human body, right? Okay, so from 17 to 72 hours, and this autophagy maxes out at 72 hours, right? At 24 hours, 3 major organs go into full healing stage. Your intestinal stem cells, your protein BDNF, and it creates like there's a neuro. This is when we talk about people with dementia, early onset Alzheimer's, memory issues. This is when they notice that the plaque in the brain starts to be diminished, right? Greatly improving cognitive function. Okay, when your DNF goes up, this is something that's happening between 12 and 72 hours. So does your serotonin levels. Why is that important? Or 24 to 72 hours. They always say the first day of the fast is not too bad. The second day is really hard and you might even not feel good. But after the third day, a lot of people say they feel better than they ever have. That's because as this BDNF is being created, your serotonin levels are going through the roof, and serotonin is primarily responsible for making you feel good. It's a feel-good hormone. So your neurons in your brain begin regenerating. That's so amazing to me. That's so amazing. You're actually, your body's like reconstructing itself. On day 3, 72 hours, your stem cell production is at pretty much maximum. You are full on recreating stem cells. The primary stem cell that is made is your immune system. So that's where they say a 3-day fast can totally reboot your immune system. 4 to 5 days is when you reach your maximum body repair. That's when the strong cells have gone in, devoured the dead and dormant cells. That's when new cells are generated. Your immune system has been completely rebooted. And then in the first 3 days, you recalibrate your dopamine levels. So, I mean, did you know all of this? I mean, like, seriously, I've never made a 72-hour fast, and I don't even know that I could do a 72. I know I could. Do I want to do a 72-hour fast? I don't know. 24 hours was pretty rough. I made a 24-hour fast. But to do a 72, what if every year for New Year's, you did a 3-day fast and started every new year with a reboot, a 72. I'm actually thinking, as a influencer, as a health vlogger, I'm thinking, what a great time. It's after the new year. People are done with the holidays. What if you did a 72-hour like fast, like a challenge, the first of every year? And I mean, think about the benefits in your starting out the year on such a great foot. All right, let me go back and look at these. Barb, oh, thumbs up. Christina, love sauteed cabbage and butter. It doesn't affect me. The sprouts affect my blood glucose in the morning, as well as tomatoes eaten at my late meal. Yeah, I've noticed that if I carb up for lunch and then I do a carnivore dinner, I don't seem to be as affected by my carb count as if I do carbs later in the day. Rosio. Oh, Vera Baker. Hi, thank you. Vera says, love you. Okay. Okay, Rosio, yay. You did 18 today and was pretty, yes, I did. I did an 18 too, but yeah, I know you've been working up to that. Are you going to try a 24-hour? Okay, Jackie Perez. Thank you. Yes, Jackie, cheer on Rosio. She needs the high fives. Okay, Jackie, I started using the Zero app. I'm struggling to do 16 regularly. It's okay. Don't rush it, because here's Here is one of the philosophies. Your body does not know the difference between good and bad stress. So winning the lottery would be the same thing as a car accident. Your body doesn't know. Under good stress and bad stress, you're producing cortisol, right? So sometimes if you push it too hard, you could actually be undoing the good of pushing the fast. The way I built myself up was I stayed at 12 hours until one day I didn't want to eat at the 12-hour mark. I was like, I wasn't even hungry. So I pushed it a little bit further. Next thing you know, I was up to 14 hours and I was doing 14-hour fast comfortably, and then 15 hours. And you'll learn what foods to eat to help sustain you. And what I recommend that you do is start bringing yourself some bone broth. Bring some bone broth, 1 measured cup of bone broth, and some salt, right? Salt it. Buy yourself a little carry thermos, put it in a coffee cup, a travel coffee cup, whatever you got to do. Keep it warm. And aim for the 16-hour, but around 14 hours, allow yourself to start sipping on that. Number 1, it's going to be less than 50 calories. Number 2, the sodium is going to give you some energy and mask the feeling of hungry. So you could still have the benefit of fasting, but you can do the bone broth. And what a wonderful way to break your fast, right? All right, Jackie, I think it's fear of starving. I know it's crazy. I actually have to tell myself that too. You're not starving. You're not starving. 16:8 for Christina most days. That's good. Did you guys hear what I just read to you? What's happened to your body after 12 hours? You're doing human growth hormone. Honestly, guys, when I look at myself, I am reversing aging. I think, nothing's going to get rid of the crepey skin. I have crepey skin, right? I'm 50. And I was a smoker for 30 years. So I'm not going to have beautiful skin into my 60s and 70s. But I've noticed a huge difference since I've been fasting. Jackie, 24 hours for a colonoscopy. I got to have that this year. I've never had a colonoscopy. I got to have one this year. Okay, Christina, Jackie, I guess I could do 24 every 10 years. Patricia, hi. How do all these keto YouTubers get all the free products? They eat them and never lose weight, so it's hard to want to buy these products. I'm not sure specifically. I don't do a lot of the products. The Nix sticks that I do are absolutely clean. I can't wait till they come out with jerky. So I'm an affiliate of Nix Sticks. They're a completely clean, free-range turkey, beef, and chicken stick. They've recently come out with a line with pea protein, but I haven't read up on that to really be able to answer anything for you. I'm an affiliate of FBOMB, which also makes clean pork sticks, no sugar added, not a lot of chemicals. It's a really clean product. And they make nut butters, and they make really good MCT oil. And then I am an affiliate of Super Coffees, which are one of the cleanest iced coffees or keto kind of coffee things. And then I'm not an affiliate, but I love the perfect keto collagen. It's great stuff. Okay, hold on. At my age, crepey skin is a given. Yeah. I've noticed that here too. I've actually noticed that my arms look worse now that my weight is dropping. Like I've got a lot of loose skin right here that I've never had before. That's a lot. But there's still a lot of fat in there to be lost. I need to start building my upper body. Keto on a budget. Hey, You never got the notification. So glad you found it. I'm glad you're here too. QSS. I think it has helped with my nails and hair. I know collagen has. I know since I've been doing collagen, my nails have gotten a lot thicker. The Nick sticks are amazing. I won them in a giveaway. Oh yeah, you won my giveaway. Yes. You got order today. Did you get the little treats I sent you? She orders from me on my Poshmark all the time. So if I have a keto treat, like a product that I want her to try, I stick it in there. I think I sent her, what flavor? Starbucks graham cracker. Do you drink? I hope you drink coffee because I sent you a graham cracker K-cup because I want you to try. Like, I like you guys to try my favorite stuff and then say, oh my gosh, Melanie, I love it. You know, it's great. And I think I sent you an Ultima Replenisher packet. Keto on a budget. Hey, for those of you who are not subscribed to Keto on a Budget, please head over to her channel. She's a small and growing channel and she could use some love and support. Karen, I was skeptical, but I started the collagen and it has really made a difference. Oh, my hair. Do you see how shiny? I mean, my hair's grown out, right? I have COVID hair, but you see how shiny and how full and thick my hair is getting since it's been growing out. My nails are 10 times stronger. It feels like my skin is changing. I'm not sure if that's fasting or if that's collagen. I'm glad that's working for you, Karen. Yes, I did. Raspberry. Yes, the raspberry. Have you tried the raspberry? The raspberry and the raspberry pomegranate are my favorite. Okay, Sarah, do you have any boy toddler clothes in your Poshmark? No, I do not, but I have some boy toddler underwear. But right now it's all packed up for yard sale. What I don't sell in the yard sale, I'll be posting in my Poshmark closet. Lori B, so happy to see you live. Hi, Lori. Rosie O. You never order anything because you're on a budget, and I always have my collagen. Yeah, I like the collagen a lot. Keto on a budget. I'm about to upload summer grilling collab. I was going to get to be part of that, but I've got so much going on. I just can't. Keto on a budget loves, loves, loves collagen. Which collagen do you recommend? Ha ha ha. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm not an affiliate. I am not an affiliate. I know that Keto Mama Nasine, I know she's an affiliate of one or both of these. I know that Two Crazy Ketos is an affiliate. I know that holy cow, Keto. My mind has gone completely blank. I am not kidding you. I love her too. Jess Keto. Jess from Keto. I can't remember her channel name. But anyway, this is Keto Collagen. This is a vanilla. I do like this. This is from Preferred Elements. That's vanilla. My next purchase is going to be Perfect Keto. And I'm going to do the unflavored because because of the carb count. Okay, so let me talk to you about this so you know. This is my favorite. Okay, so I put one scoop of this in a cup of my Starbucks graham cracker coffee, and it tastes like a s'more. It is ridiculously delicious. Okay, so it's got 80 calories per scoop, 3.5 grams of fat, 100 milligrams of potassium, 2 carbohydrates with less than 1 gram of fiber. So it's like 1 point something grams of net carbs. And then it's 9 grams of protein, but that's not complete protein. You'd have to ask Tamara from Keto and the Chaos. I can't remember her explanation, but we're talking a big scoop. You could actually get away with half a scoop a day. Like, cause this right here was somewhere around $30, but this has lasted me like a month. And if you're really on a budget, you could do a half a scoop, which would be equivalent to about a full heaping tablespoon. So I love the chocolate. And then I love this one too, but not as much as the chocolate. This is the salted caramel. Now, what I like this one is with either plain coffee, like no flavor, no fluff coffee, or I will do this with the Dunkin' Donuts Bakery Select, the caramel sticky bun, or whatever that was. I also tried a new one called Honey Bun. It's pretty good. I think it's from the donut shop though. But anyway, this is Keto Collagen. This one has 70 calories, so it's 10 calories less than the chocolate, and it has 2 total carbohydrates with less than a gram of sugar. It has 110 milligrams of sodium. It has 3.5 grams of fat and 9 grams of protein. This one does not. The salted caramel does not have the potassium in it. The chocolate does. So make sure you look at that. But if you go to Perfect Keto's website, I like the way they have it set up. You can actually, they have pictures of the nutrition label. You can turn them all over and look at them. All right, Karen, you've always had baby fine hair, and collagen has helped thicken it up. Yeah, that's my problem. I have like this super thin hair, like the hair itself is thin, but oh, I have so much hair. I have so much hair. But I've noticed the texture is changing a little bit. I don't know if that's age or collagen. So, all right, keto on a budget. Karen, me too. Mine is getting so much thicker. Yes. Rosio, you use Preferred Elements chocolate collagen. I've been drinking it for a year now. Yes. Karen, I've been using Perfect Keto, but I may try a different brand if I can find. This is a little less expensive. This one here. The vanilla to me is a little too vanilla-y, so I can't use a full scoop. Like, it's almost too much vanilla. When I use this, I do about 3/4 of a scoop. This one has, let me tell you, this one says specifically skin elasticity, hair and nail health, connective tissue support, digestive function, joint health, energy, weight management, and cognitive function. This one is grass-fed, Karen, pasture-raised, paleo-friendly, keto-friendly, GMP compliance, and made in the USA. It's distributed by preferredketo.com. This is actually 70 calories for a scoop, less than 1 gram of carbohydrate, 8 milligrams of magnesium, 100 milligrams of sodium, 70 milligrams of potassium. It's got 10,000 mg of hydrolyzed bovine collagen peptides, MCT oil powder, 5,000 mg. So, and it's made with natural flavors and stevia leaf extract. So this one is sweetened with stevia leaf extract. All right, let me go back. You use Preferred Elements or Preferred Keto? Yeah, I like both of them. The Preferred Elements is actually a little bit less expensive. I think I paid $20-something for that on Amazon. Funny Farm. You use collagen and other cream for advanced chemicals. Amazon, I've seen a decrease in the crepey skin. I haven't tried the raspberry yet. Oh, you're going to love the raspberry Ultima, or I hope you do. I always say that because I love it. I'm like, everybody's going to love it. All right, Christina uses Perfect Keto. Keto on a budget. You get Perfect Keto when it's on sale, but there's some shipping issues and long delays, I know. Jess does Perfect Keto. Yes. Yeah, they actually, Jess, they sponsor. So she doesn't have to push products. They sponsor her channel. What a dream. What a dream. I would love that to happen. Keto Rewind. Thank you very much, Sarah. Journey to Healthy. Keto on a Budget. No, Keto Rewind. Yes, Funny Farm. Thank you, guys. Lori B. My collagen is perfect keto salted caramel or unflavored from Amazon. I'll have to check that out. Keto Rewind, Keto Rewind. You guys are so helpful. Hi, Patricia. Let's see. Rosio, Simply, Misty, Nicole Burgess are affiliates. Jessica Keto Rewind, yes. Perfect Keto is my favorite. Daniela Diaries is also an affiliate. Yes, that's the best way. A lot of people, there's a fine line between trying to make some money and trying to make this a living doing. I just don't feel comfortable pushing a lot of products. I only tell you about the products. I mean, yes, I use this every day, but here's my thing. There are a million other affiliates on YouTube. I mean, I'm kind of late in the game. So, I mean, I don't know how beneficial it would be to become an affiliate. So I become affiliates to the products that I use every day because there's no shame in my game when I say, hey, by the way, I'm eating this Nick stick. By the way, I'm an affiliate. Please check them out below. That's the best way to sponsor people's channels. Keto or to support. Keto on a Budget. Chocolate's your favorite. Ran out today. Have some salted caramel. Yeah, I love the chocolate. The chocolate is great. Okay, Sarah. So does collagen break a fast? Does it spike your blood sugar? All right. Well, that's where it gets tricky. The unflavored collagen for a scoop is only about 50 calories, right? It'd be the same exact thing as drinking bone broth. So if you are from the school of thought, Jason Fung says 50 calories or under without any insulin spiking. So like when you do kettle and fire, when you do bone broth, you are consuming collagen. You're just not doing it in the form you're doing here. Now something like this could spike because it's got other stuff in it. So this would be considered breaking a fast because it's got less than a gram of sugar, but it would cause your insulin to spike. So this would break a fast. But if you got unflavored collagen, it's going to give you that thick creaminess in your coffee. It's going to add very few calories, almost no carbs whatsoever. But I would have to say if it has a carb in it, then it's broke your fast. I mean, plain and simple. Christina's, that sounds yummy. Great idea. Thank you for, okay. Keto on a Budget. Keto is about $30. Perfect. It's about 40. Yeah, I think I found this on Amazon for like 20 something dollars. Does the Perfect Keto one have MCT oil? Yes. Both of these Perfect Keto, I think all of them do have MCT oil powder in them. They're yummy. Christina, Jackie, sometimes you do a small squirt of pure stevia into it. Donna Hatch, you use Vital Protein from Costco or Amazon. It is about $29. There's another collagen that Joni from Keto Diamond talked about, and I can see it in my head. She buys it at her local Walmart. I've seen the brand, but I can't think of it right now. It's not as expensive. Keto on a Budget. Christina, that sounds delicious. Yes, it does. Rosia, okay, Sarah, the Preferred Elements collagen does have MCT. Lori B, just looked at Amazon again. The Horback Unflavor is 3 pounds for $34. Let me see what this is. This is net weight, 11.2 ounces. So yeah, that's a great deal. If you're getting 3 pounds for that, this is only this is less than a pound. Yes, Orgain. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I knew that there was another one out there. So let's see, we've covered fasting. We have covered pretty much what's been going on with my life. We've covered this, and for those of you new in the room, I hit an all-time low. I am now at 183.4. I am less than 5 pounds from the 170s. Oh, it's a huge jar. Okay. Well, I'll definitely look at that. Ah, keto on a budget, hit a new low today. What are you? What are you now? 100 and freaking amazing. That's what you are. Christina, best to check, they say grass-fed. Yes, I agree. Thank you, Lori, for congratulating 212.2. You're getting closer to Wonderland. I remember Wonderland. That was 2 years ago. I'm not kidding you. It was like a year and a half ago I hit Wonderland. It was like I was stuck forever. I am so grateful I figured it out. I'm actually, because I spent the whole day, do you know our heat index was 101 degrees today? It was so ridiculously hot. Hey, it was so ridiculously hot. It was so hot today. Rosio, Wendy Barron and Keto does keto and uses Orgain. I think Aretha Sapphire, Low Carb World does too. Yeah, I'll check out Wendy Barron. I will definitely support her channel. She's got a good channel. Preferred Elements Chocolate Collagen is on sale for $25. Wow, $25.47. I really need to get some unflavored. Is that Miss Anna Garcia? Hello, beautiful. How are you tonight? Thank you for coming into the room. Okay, I have discovered only time I lose weight is when I'm intermittent fasting. If I don't fast all week, I have found for me, the key has nothing, it has less to do with calories. Okay, so here are the 3 things that I have to have in place 100% before I can lose weight. Number 1, I got to be eating clean. No junk, no snacking, no. It doesn't matter if I do 3 meals. I just have to stay 1,500 calories or less, and I have to keep my fat under 100 grams. That's my dog drinking very loudly. I got to fill their food dish. And I'm going to be going to bed soon, guys. I got to be up at 5 in the morning again to start our yard sale, so I'm going to be exhausted. I'm exhausted today. Okay, Kelly, you're 175 and you can't lose anymore. You can. You just got to figure out what's stalling you. You can absolutely lose weight. You just have to figure out what is. There is Miss Gloria. Hello, Gloria. I think I got your number. Okay, I'm telling on myself how old I am. Dogs always do that when you're filming. Yes. Slipped in late. Looking forward to the playback. Great to see you back. You are loved by many, and I love you too. Thank you for that support. Patricia, you started keto to help with high blood pressure. It really helps. Yes. Yes, it does. Helps with everything. It helps everything. Okay, keto on a budget. Fasting, drinking enough water, no late snacking. I can have some treats as long as I don't go overboard. My problem is not the keto treats. And everybody thinks I'm bashing keto treats. My problem is I can't have any keto treats because those keto treats make me want more keto treats and triggers binge eating. I have to be incredibly careful and I have to change my way of thinking about food. Will it be like that forever? I don't know. I can't tell you. If 6 months from now, if I try a little keto treat here and there and it doesn't provoke a binge and I don't feel deprived or like I need more, you know, if that snacky monster doesn't come out, then I'll know, okay, this works. But I always have to keep in mind that I am one snack away from binging. I am one snack away from binge eating. I feel so good on the program I'm following right now, the macros, the calories, the food that I'm eating. I feel so good. I don't want to change anything. Okay, Keto on a Budget. Oh man, I have sung that song at karaoke 80s night. What's your favorite song? Everybody, everybody. Tell me what your favorite song is. Favorite dance song, your favorite inspirational song, your favorite gospel song. What is your favorite song? I have a million favorite songs. Keto on a Budget. I have found for me some keto treats will do that and some won't. Quest bars will make me want more. Perfect keto bars will satisfy me. I'm not even going to try them. Robin, good evening. You're late. Sorry you were eating dinner. Please don't be sorry. I'm just glad you stopped in to support the channel. Don't forget the thumbs up on the way out. I'm going to be heading to bed soon because I've been all day outside working a yard sale, and it was our heat index today was 101. I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. Christina, I don't buy any ketofied foods. Folks only fool themselves. I kind of agree with you on that. I'm learning that as I go. Oh, Lori needs to go get a drink. What you drinking? Pour me, pour me, pour me, pour me another shot of whiskey. Bartender, hit me one last time. Everybody stop talking. All right, so then I guess we're wrapping it up. We've been live for an hour and 21 minutes. I have loved every one of you, and let me tell you my spirit feels so much lighter having conversation with people and not feeling like I am the biggest jerk in the entire planet. So thank you for that. Favorite song right now is Casting Crows, Nobody. Casting Crowns, Nobody. I don't know if I've heard that one. I want to hear the new Lauren Daigle song, though. You love Jason Crabb. Charlotte does. I never got enough. Oh, hi, Lee. I'm sorry, honey. It's so late. I've got to be up at 5 in the morning for this yard sale, so I'm going to be getting off, but I am super happy you came by. You can go watch it on the replay. Christina, I dislike companies slapping keto label on ice creams. Yes. You know what? I'm guilty. That enlightened ice cream, I am so guilty. Let's see. Kelly Winkler, thank you and good night. Look, Kelly, you're new to this game. Have you found Keto Diamond? Have you found Joni? Joni actually helps people. Tamra from Keto and the Chaos helps people. You've got a lot of people out there that will help you with your macros. They'll help you if you tell them what you're eating. But here's the thing. No matter what keto YouTuber you talk to, if you ask us, why am I not losing weight? The first thing we're going to ask you is, are you snacking? Are you tracking your foods? Are you drinking your calories? What artificial sweeteners are you using? Where's your calories? Are they too high? Are they too low? We're going to ask you all those questions because it's not as simple as me saying, oh, it's got to be this if I don't know your history. So when you email, I'm going to send you to Joni from Keto Diamond. She helps people for free. She follows a high-fat, moderate protein, low carbohydrate version of keto. I follow a low-fat, high protein, low carb, and moderate calories. So I keep my calories between 15 and 1700, but I keep my total carbs 10 or less. I love Lauren Daigle. I really do. Oh, thank you, Lee. I'll have a great sale. Thank you. All right, K. Sarah, give that baby boy a kiss for me. Kelly Winkler, yes. Thank you, Jackie. She says, I hope the sale goes better. Lori B says, your favorite keto song is, wait, Your favorite keto song is Fly Like a Bird? I don't know that one. I know Keto the Mosquito, and I know the turtle song that I made up. I'm like a bird, I only fly away. I don't know where my soul is. Okay, Charlotte says, good luck on your yard sale and good night. You too, sweetheart. Kelly Winkler, okay. You follow a lower fat, higher protein diet? Yes. What sweeteners? Well, see, I'm different. I'm different than everybody else. I can only have stevia and monk fruit. Those are the only two sweeteners I can have. Swerve causes me to crave sweets. I won't do Splenda because it's a chemically derived, it's not a naturally derived sweetener. Swerve used to be okay for me. It's not anymore. It causes me to crave sweets. I can't do sucralose. I had a Diet Dr. Pepper one time, which has what that AKA potassiate or whatever that sugar is, as sulfate or something like that. I'm okay with that. But honestly, I've tried Truvia. I've tried a whole bunch of things. And when it comes down to it, I can only do pure organic stevia and monk fruit. Those are the only two sweeteners I can have. Lori, I was working in the garden planting onions. It was so hot and we were sweating. It was like 71 degrees out. Oh my gosh, you are. Oh my gosh, Lori, our heat index was 101 today. It was ridiculous. Que sera, sera. Guys, that preferred Elements chocolate collagen was $27.70 with Prime shopping. So excited to try collagen. Oh, you're gonna love it. Que sera, you ordered mine at full price yesterday. I should have waited. Que sera, you're going to love it. You're hooked. Funny Farm. Have a great night. You too. And thank you for your order. I hope you like the little gifts. And let me know what you think about the graham cracker coffee. Que sera, stevia is safe for me, but I don't like it very much. Monk fruit seems to work well. Yeah, I love the Lakanto monk fruit. You use pure. I've used that before. I just don't like the erythritol. Is that what that is? Erythritol? Is that how you say it? Rosie, oh, good luck, Melanie. Have a good yard sale. Well, guys, thank you. Keep lifting my family up in prayers. We have someone close to the family who's lost a child, miscarriage, and another someone that I love very much is checking themselves back into rehab to beat an addiction, a drug addiction. And, you know, I'm going to pray for this person that is, you know, that I'm at ends with right now. I mean, I'm healing my heart. I know I've apologized. I have extended my hand in peace. I have admitted to what I've done wrong, and I've admitted that I acted badly. I can't make this person forgive me. So all I can do is pray, and pray for them. That's all I can do. All right, Keto on a Budget. There are my prayers well as you. Thank you so much. There is pure liquid, just stevia, no erythritol. Oh, I'll have to try that, Christina. I'll have to try that. I've never seen the liquid. I've only seen the powder. All right, guys. I love you so much. Barbara O, Miss Gloria, all of you, thank you for coming. Christina, Keto on a Budget, Roseo, Anna. I know Anna was in here for a while. Que sera, Funny Farm. Let's see, who else is here? Lori B, Christina, Kelly Walker, Charlotte, Jackie. I'm scared. Lee, I know you came in late. We've had some really great conversations, so feel free to replay this, and I could use the watch time. Robin, I'm thinking about doing, and Patricia, Gloria, I'm thinking about doing a giveaway soon. I just don't know what it is. I got paid. My income on YouTube has dropped dramatically since the COVID thing. I was making about $100 a month on YouTube, and now I'm only making like 60. So my paycheck for YouTube this month was only, well, actually for the last 2 months was only $140. And that was because Sarah Mohammed made 2 very generous donations on a super chat, which is why I got a paycheck. So, you know me, guys, I'm going to use some of that to go towards expenses, but I'm going to do a giveaway because I wouldn't be here making money if it wasn't for all of you guys supporting my channel. Anyway, I love you all very much. Thank you for keeping me in your prayers. And, you know, I lift everyone up in my prayers every night. And if you have never come to Christ and you don't know him as your personal Lord and Savior, and you're not sure how to pray for salvation, you're not sure who Jesus is, you want to know how he's completely transforming my heart, my life, everything that I know, I thought I knew, and how I believe, I will give you my personal number and we can pray together. I will pray with you. You don't even have to say anything in your head. You can repeat the salvation prayer. I would be happy, happy, happy to show you what life with Jesus is like. I really would. So just know you can always take advantage of that. I don't want to post my phone number publicly, but if you reached out to me and told me that you were ready and that you just didn't know how to pray for it, and you just didn't know, you felt uncomfortable, you felt weird, you felt whatever it is that you're feeling, or you just want to know how Jesus changed my life, I will pray with you. I will pray for you, and we will pray together, and then you'll be my sister in Christ and stuck with me for all eternity. That's just it. So there's that. Anyway, I love you guys. You have a great night. Good night. Sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite.